Hello, hi. So here we are for the week of September 24th for the weekly update. And the word for the week is frustration. Let me tell you. So with the weigh-in, I weighed in this time for 270 pounds. Even. 270 even. So on the bright side, that means definitely 35 pounds lost. On the not so bright side, the last time I weighed in, I was at 269.7. So I actually technically gained 0.3 pounds. Now again, 0.3 is pretty much the margin of error for my scale. So I can call it a plateau. But you know what? It doesn't matter whether I call it a plateau or a 0.3 gain. The point is, my weight is at 270, and I'm trying to get to around 200, 205, somewhere around there. So yay, lost 35 pounds, but man, I cannot get away from the 270 mark. I've been dancing around the 270 mark, whether it's 270.2, 270.5, 269.7. Right, I've been within 0.5 of the 270 mark for a freaking month now, and I'm telling you, it's frustrating. And to tell you the truth, it's the reason why it's more frustrating is, I mean, last week I really did stuff. I got out twice. I got out and did the Atherton Trail, and did it in such a way that instead of the usual 5 miles, it ended up being a little over 6. So I got 6 miles in on the Atherton Trail, and then on Friday, that was on Wednesday. On Friday, I got out to Consumnes. I always say that wrong. A whole bunch of us in this area, by the way, we call it the Consumnes. It's the Consumnes. There's no N in there, but we pronounce an N. A lot of us do. I'm not the only one who does that. The Consumnes River Preserve. Beautiful place to hike. I put up an extra, not really hike report, but just, hey, look, I went hiking in a cool place type of video. I put it up on the channel yesterday. Have a look. But that was a great hike, and it was over 5 miles. 5.2, I think. So 11 miles and change hiked. Got out twice, like I've been trying to do at least 2 times a week. Got out there, did some decent miles, over 11 miles walked. And then in between the days that I was hiking, I was doing the new workout thing that I talked about last week. So working out, I worked out on, what was it? Tuesday worked out, Wednesday hiked, Thursday worked out, Friday hiked. Sunday I worked out as well. I didn't get out on Monday because Monday is kind of a busy day. I do these. I have enough time to get this done and then hopefully edit it at night. Otherwise it gets out on Tuesday. But, you know, it's an early release for my son, and I've got to get him home to get some time to eat, relax, and all that kind of stuff, and then back to practice, and then after practice, usually literally right after practice, we're off to Boy Scouts. So Mondays, it's a full day. So I usually don't get a hike in on Monday. But yeah, that's last week. If it wasn't a hike, it was a workout day. And I was pretty strict with that. And then on Saturday, we had a cross-country meet for my son, and I helped set up, and that includes a lot of, well, number one, walking out and to the different places and stuff like that. I probably get about 1.5 miles, 2 miles in a day walking at one of those meets and stuff like that, especially depending on where our base camp is set up. And, you know, I'm carrying a freaking heavy canopy over my back with wheels on it, so I'm kind of pulling it and stuff for part of that distance some of the time, and other times, you know, not. But it's like, you know, so even on a Saturday, I get a little bit in. I wouldn't call it a workout, but it's like, you know, there's activity there. Man. But despite all of that, gained 0.3 pounds. So, yeah, I got, again, transparency. There's frustration there. There really is. Like I've talked about several times before, though, it's not going to be rage quit frustration. I'm not stopping, but it's like, man, oh man, what is going on here? Yeah, so that's what's going on. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this, obviously, it's like I've said before, to keep me honest. If there's other people watching, and I know there are, the numbers aren't huge, but I know there are people out there who watch these because I see the numbers on On Facebook, I can see who activates the video. Or not, it doesn't give me a name, but it gives me numbers. Most of them average around 10, 15 viewings, and then on YouTube itself, 3 or 4 viewings on some of these. Not all of them, but some of them. So I know there's like maybe close to 20 people besides myself looking at them. So hey, awesome! Hi everybody. That's cool. But that's like I say, well, that's one of the reasons why I do it. Keeps myself honest because I've got it out there. It's not just me. I'm not just home alone secretly marking down my weight, and if it gets to a certain point, I'll just kind of fudge that because who's going to know but me? So I'm putting it out there to be transparent and to keep myself honest because there's other folks who can see the numbers and they're checking on me. So it motivates me to say, you got to do good because other people are looking at that. And who knows, down the road, you don't know how YouTube goes and how the internet goes. I could all of a sudden go viral, and all of a sudden, for some reason, some ridiculous reason, people are watching my videos and stuff, and some people are going to look at that and say, dang, I want to lose weight too. Maybe I should see how this guy's doing it. Maybe I'll try and take stuff from what he's doing to see if it works. And so I try and be honest about it, transparent. But the other reason I do these isn't just to keep myself honest, but I'll look back on them now and then just to see how the emotions were and how I was doing. And okay, here's one where I didn't gain. So what was I thinking at the time? It's kind of like notes. Instead of keeping it in a notebook, I've got them kind of here to review. So there it is. Not a lot else going on. I am concentrating because I misinformed you last week. I thought our 20-mile hike was going to be sometime in November. No, we have a Boy Scout camping trip planned for sometime in November. The 20-mile hike is in October. Even closer. Coming up in a few weeks. So that's my plan for the upcoming weeks is I'm training for that. Like I said, I did the Atherton Trail, which is usually 5, but I kind of added a little bit on. You can do that by taking a few extra little jaunts in one direction or another. And I got it to be 6, and then I made sure that, hiking at Cosumnes, that's usually 4 if you just do the river trail, 4 or so. But, you add a little bit on here or there, or maybe do one little loop twice or a little extra thing there. I got that to 5. So I'm going to be doing that kind of stuff for the next few weeks. I may actually eventually get to the point where I'm combining the Atherton Trail with my White Slough Bear Creek loop, and that'll get me to around 10. Because I have to get my body up to close to 20 if I'm going to do that 20 and not be completely messed up at the end. So that'll be my plan, and I'm going to keep doing like I've been doing. So tomorrow will be a hiking day. Today's a workout day, so later this afternoon I will be doing the workout. And then tomorrow I'll be doing a hike. I haven't figured out what my distance will be, but I'm probably going to try and go for minimum 5, always a minimum of 5, but if I can get more in there, I will, 6-ish or 7, whatever. That's what I'll be doing, and then I'll just keep doing that. So, Wednesday will be workout day, Thursday will be a hike day, Friday workout day, Saturday we've got another cross-country meet, and then Sunday I have signed up for, although if I can't pick up my packet because it looks like I can only pick it up on Saturdays, but Saturday I'm going to be in Sacramento all day. My son and I have signed up for a 5K in Modesto for Sunday. So if we can get to that, that'd be awesome. And that'll definitely be a workout. So there we go. That's what we're doing. Frustration, but we're going to work through it. I'm going to figure out what's going on here. How did I up my exercise, but my weight didn't correspond? And that's the other thing too. Still doing the calorie thing, so it wasn't that. I was, everything's calculated and counted. I'm under my calories consistently by 300-400. If it allows me a certain amount, I'm usually 300 to 400 calories below what it allows me at the end of the day. So I'm not like squeaking right up to the line. And yet, 0.3 pounds heavier. I don't know. Oh well. We're going to work from it from there, and I will see you next week.